Alright, so no intro, no outro, an introduction, outro there. Just start, like, share, subscribe if you want to. Follow me if any of you guys want to. All credit for this animator. His name's Eilllusiy or Eilllusiy Entertainment. I only heard about him last week, but he's been doing it for 7 months. And he does a whole bunch of other stuff that's not Pokemon related, but all pure credit goes to this man. Because he's done like this National Geographic version of Pokemon. If it was real life, I would love nothing more better than to make it look like this. Even though, granted, we got that in 2019, like almost 5 years ago when they made Detective Pikachu. That was kind of like nightmare fuel for some of the Pokemon, but other Pokemon look really cool. But if they look like this, that'd be cool. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm going to be doing a lot of pausing and editing because there's going to be a lot of commercials with this stuff. So Mimikyu and Sabo. And there's a whole bunch of other ones he did. So all the links to the videos I'm going to be reacting to, all in the description box below. Let's go. Should be good. Oh, okay. It's Pokemon Gen 9. No, Sword and Shield Gen 8. Look at the way they do that walking simulation. That's nice. That is badass as hell, man. Big ups to this animator. I know they're really, really fast, but doing all these videos together is going to be like at least 3 or 5 minutes. Not that long at all. So yeah, there's that. A lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. Well, let's go on to the other shit. I hope we can. There's a Magnemite and Geodude one. Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. I was going to have to edit the rest of this stuff. Let's go. To see how he would have looked in real life. Oh! Okay. Oh! Okay. That's kind of creepy with the Magnemite. The Geodude looked more convincing than Magnemite. Okay. I see that. Yeah, no offense to Eilllusiy Entertainment. You made your Magnemite look a little bit more like creepy looking nightmare fuel shit. I'm sorry. You kind of did a little bit. Geodude look real cool. It's funny he kept like the CGI, the old school Gen 1 and Gen 6, like sound cries. But it's funny how realistic as hell that they look. So, there's that. Alright, so this one has you and Kyle encountered a wild phantom. So this is funny because Pokemon National Geographic. This would be crazy as fuck if it actually looked like this in real life. So, and we needed a little bit of a break after all the drama that happened at Sports Keeda and Twitch and all that stuff. I know I did real super negative as hell on that woman, both of them, but this is a lot more of a calm, peaceful reaction. Hopefully. There's 2 versions of this too. Look at the way they do the shaky cam. Makes it look so realistic, man.
Phantom, the ghost child, Pokemon. According to old tales, these Pokemon are stumps possessed by the spirits of children who died while lost in the forest.
Wow.
While many consider Phantom to be a dangerous Pokemon for children and adults, the truth is that they are naturally friendly to nearby humans. Many assume that their past as human children make them far more trusting of people compared to other Pokemon.
Cool. Cool shit. Cool freaking beans. I wish it was more than a minute long. That is cool as hell, man. They even had, like, no offense to the UK, British, Australian, they even had the fancy old Behito British UK accent to make it a billion times more fancy and convenient. Because I remember when I was a 90s kid. I'm going to age myself out, but I'm in my mid-late 30s now, so. And Animal Planet, Discovery Channel, and National Geographic, and all that other shit. History Channel's still around, but probably got to pay a shitload of extra money for that if you want it on demand. They used to do that all the time with a fancy British Australian dude. They had an accent and all. They just fancy sophisticated words to explain what animals were in their anatomy and their DNA, what they do in their natural habitats. That would look like the same thing. Oh, there was another one. I never seen those things. Cloudsire. I'm going to look at this one, see if it's any good. Oh, and I heard it from one virtual VTuber. I'll leave her link down below. I talked about her in there 4 times. That orca whale trick. So I think she might have seen this. I didn't get to watch the whole thing on this.
Commonly known as the spiny fish Pokemon, it spends most of its life out of water. It can walk on land and breathe air. Its life is very different from most fish. A fish out of water? Maybe, but they thrive here in Paldea.
Paldea. Even says it.
But what makes life on land so worthwhile? The answer lies in the mud. Cool, moist, and away from aquatic predators, the mud is the perfect place for clodsires to raise their
I
young.
could see them acting like this in real life, like real, actual, physical human animals act in our world. That's insane, bro. Whoever did this animation, they got to that.
But life on land is not without its problems. It's hard work to find a mate. But before the clodsire has a chance to woo the females, a rival male has appeared.
Oh, he's getting angry. He's upset.
Among male clodsires, competition for females is fierce. It looks like a fight is inevitable.
Oh my god, he's just like the original type. Wow. It makes a weird ass noise too. That's probably what it would sound in real life if they were real actual physical creatures in our world. That's crazy.
Weighing over 500 pounds, there is devastating power behind each strike.
I don't like that funky sound. It sounds like something else. Make it sound like some kind of picture. That's what it sounds like. It looks funny. It looks like whales fighting.
No one is leaving this battle unharmed.
That's good. I like this. I like this a lot, man. I don't know what I'm going to title the video.
He holds his crown and forces the intruder back to the murky waters.
Oh, he's not even going to see no mates for him. Bye-bye. That's it? Oh, this is from someone else. This is from 2017, so I gotta give massive credit to this person too. That was cool. See you guys in a... Oh, this is the same video, but it has the National Geographic dude. I want to hear it now. Again.
Sobble, the water lizard Pokemon. When Sobble touches watery substances, its body takes on the color of its surroundings. Because it's timid, it produces large amounts of sweat and tears that cause it to become invisible. It is said that when Sobble cries, its tears have the same effect as chopping 100 onions.
Ooh, that's bad. See, they even got all the Pokemon Pokédex like dictionary description part right. That is freaking crazy. Alright, now this one's called Here, You Encounter a Wild Magikarp. Pokémon National Geographic does.
As we delve into our great oceans, we come across our most irrelevant specimen, a creature of momentous stupidity and shallow ignorance of its surroundings.
Oh! This dude is roasting Magikarp. He's calling him a dumbass and an idiot and a freaking irrelevant. Wow.
The fish Pokemon. An underpowered, pathetic Pokemon. It may jump high on rare occasions, but never more than 7 feet. It is known as virtually worthless and one of the most weak and pathetic Pokemon in the world.
He did good with the
In terms of both power and speed, it is famous for being very unreliable. In the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak descendants that exist today.
Damn. Good shit, man. But man, he had to go real hard on Magikarp like that. Good lord. He did not care. He was ruthless to Magikarp. But then again, they treat it like that real badly in the Pokédex description, Gen 1, Gen 2. That's the same way they treated Psyduck, Slowpoke, and Slowbro. Like, oh, they made it to slow, mentally challenged, and that's effed up. But that was the entertainment they had at that time. So let's keep going. Now it's another one. You encountered a wild Pokemon Mimikyu in Pokemon National Geographic.
At night. During the day, this forest within the Paldea region is teeming with life.
Okay.
However, as the natural world begins to slumber, we start to see the emergence of Pokemon that we would have never noticed otherwise. The most apt example would be that of the disguised Pokemon Mimikyu, a ghost and fairy
video. I thought it was one with
type.
Sabo.
This Pokemon lives in dark places untouched by sunlight. When it appears before humans, it hides itself under a cloth that resembles a Pikachu.
Yep.
Its actual appearance is unknown. A scholar who saw what was under its rag was overwhelmed by terror and died from the shock. However, it would be wrong to perceive this Pokemon as hostile. Mimikyu is frequently a lonely Pokemon, and it conceals its terrifying appearance beneath its disguise.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It does this so it can get closer to other people and Pokemon in hopes of befriending them. Many young trainers in the modern day feel that Mimikyu's urge for companionship is similar to that of a person, though others call its use of a disguise to be, quote, fake AF. The most fascinating thing about Mimikyu and its disguise is how it is
trying to like compel the millennials and Gen Zers
used as a defense mechanism. If Mimikyu is attacked, the rag can act as a decoy, but this will commonly destroy the rag in the process. If the Mimikyu's neck is broken or its rag torn during an attack, it will try to fix its broken disguise as if its life depended on it. It can make you wonder if the real Pokemon is the one hidden away or the one Mimikyu wants us to see.
Good analogy there. Good analogy. So many more I gotta react to. So I'm probably just gonna tag this thing Pokemon National Geographic. That's what. Even had one with my boy Diglett and Duck Trio. I love the shit out of a Alolan Duck Trio, man. That was absolutely badass. So that's cool he brought that one in there too. Let's see it.
Welcome to the Pot-Bottom Desert within the Galar region.
That almost looks like Arizona, Texas, and parts of Mexico. And over here in this shithole, Nevada. That's wild. Okay.
This desert is an enclosed area covered in sand and frequently buffeted by intense sandstorms. However,
I see a place like that IRL sometimes, since I live out here.
On some days, the desert...
the Galar region. I don't even know if London, UK has a freaking desert area. That's probably more like Spain and Barcelona that have that. I don't know.
Calms, revealing itself to be the home of many spectacular Pokemon species. My name is Professor Ginkgo, and I'm a Pokemon researcher from the Unova region. I'm here today to give you an in-depth look at one of the world's most famous ground-type Pokemon. This is, of course, the mole Pokemon, Diglett. Diglett usually live about 1 yard underneath the sand dunes, where they feed on plant roots. They sometimes appear above ground to spend some time in the sun. However, their skin...
And then there's that whole running guy joke. What's it look like underneath? I'm not even going to get that. Because there's a lot of nasty, not safe for work pictures underneath that. Not even going to get into that.
Very thin. If they are exposed to light for too long, their blood heats up, causing them to grow extremely weak.
It does. Sad.
You might notice the small hairs on Diglett's body, as well as how it wiggles around when above the ground. Diglett have far stronger senses than you or me, and it uses its motion combined with those hairs to be aware of its surroundings. This allows Diglett to quickly burrow underground if it senses danger. If you're ever in Unova and wish to stop by my home in Flachesse Town, you'll be able to see how local farmers work with Diglett in order to grow berries and crops. The reason this happens is because wherever this Pokemon burrows, the soil is left perfectly tilled for planting crops. This soil is made ideal for growing apricorns and allows local farmers to live harmoniously with the Diglett species they raise.
Oh, they mentioned the apricot items from Gen 2 and Heart Gold Soul Silver. Wow, okay. Nice.
Because of how Diglett keep a part of their body underground, it is still unknown what the rest of their body looks like. Their height is assumed to be 8 inches with a weight of 1.8 pounds, but this is highly speculated. However, something we do have confirmed is Diglett's method of evolution. You see, Diglett fits into the same evolutionary type that includes Magnemite and Doduo. Here you see how one Diglett seems to become 3 Diglett, but instead, this process of reproduction leads to the creation of a new Pokemon, known as Dugtrio. While not much is known about Dugtrio, its behavior is similar to that of Diglett, and has been observed to almost be somehow of a hive mind, connecting 3 Diglett together. While this information isn't fully confirmed, it is still being tested and researched to this very day. Many questions and only a few answers, but sadly that's all the time I have here today. I'm Professor Ginkgo, and we hope to see you again on PokéNational Geographic.
That was cool. Man, I wish you would have got more information on them, because there's so many messed up jokes on that thing. If you're over 18 and up, you know what I'm talking about, especially with DeviantArt and R34. Oh, Lord. Not going to get into that. Because of the way it's shaped. Of course, it's like a freaking dick penis shaped thing or whatever. It's fucking nasty, but it is what it is. Some people got their speculations on that. Let's go on. Okay, so now we got Beedrill. I checked 3 more. He's still got Charmander, Wooper, and Sableye. And then that's it. And I think he's got Baltoy too, but you guys can watch that one on your own. Let's see what Beedrill looks like here. I haven't seen this yet.
Welcome back to PokéNational Geographic's first episode of 2024.
Beedrill.
My name is Professor Ginkgo, and today we're exploring the wondrous landscapes of Viridian Forest. Many young trainers tend to pass through the forest on distinctly marked paths. However, a majority of the forest's grand foliage is untouched by humans due to the incredible number of territorial Beedrill that call this place home.
Oh yeah,
Beedrill is a large bug and poison type Pokemon with 2 sets of wings, a large antenna for sensing their environment, and 2 massive compound eyes that give nearly 360-degree vision. This incredible sight aids Beedrill when navigating at high speeds because it allows them to easily search for food while avoiding predators like Pidgeot or Scyther. To defend themselves and their colonies from these threats, Beedrill are heavily armed with physical and chemical weaponry. Its large forelimbs have developed
He goes super into depth with the freaking Pokedex, man, for real. And they did the sound cry from the game.
into cone-shaped stingers, paired with their own venom glands. These stingers are capable of delivering powerful poison-type attacks, like Poison Sting or Poison Jab, and its abdomen even features a 3rd stinger should an attack come from behind.
Man,
These venomous weapons, however, have an
this
alternate
is one of
use.
the ones I swear to God, because you know, if any of you been at my channel for a long time, you know I'm scared of thunder, lightning, and cockroaches. Bees are my most fucking feared thing in the world, and the wasps and freaking hornets. That's the one I'm glad that does not exist in real life. He is scary as hell, but he looks cool.
Unlike its closely related cousin Combi, Beedrill doesn't subsist solely on nectar and honey, because this Pokemon is a predator.
Like the Japanese hornet.
Beedrill preys on smaller bug-type Pokemon such as Caterpie or Venonat, and uses its venom to incapacitate its prey. Afterwards, they bring their prize kill back to the colony for consumption and storage.
Wow, man,
The
incapacitated kill. He kills its freaking enemies and brings it back to the colony. That's scary.
Predation of leaf-eating bug-type Pokemon within its home range not only provide Beedrill with meals, but also transforms the forest it resides in by reducing consumption of nearby plants. Therefore, leaving plenty left over for the next generation of Beedrill as they start their life as herbivorous Weedles.
Herbivorous? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to go on Google and see what the fuck that means. That sounds cool though.
Hey everyone, it's Eilllusiy from Eilllusiy Entertainment, and I just
really
quickly
good.
wanted to give a huge shout out to Geek Ecology. If you don't know who they are, it's kind of in the name. Geek Ecology is an ecologist who focuses on geek-related creatures. They reached out to write the script for this episode, and of course I said yes. If you want more content related to the science and ecological life of Pokemon or other fantasy-type creatures from different video games and media, go check them out. I'm going to tag their TikTok and YouTube below, but if you want a specific suggestion, then may I suggest the I Love Snake Pokemon video that they did about 5 months ago. It's a fun video. Again, thank you so much to them for writing the script for this episode, and thank you all for watching. Goodbye!
Oh, now expect that. So 3 more videos and then we're done. And now we got my boy next to Maywile. Sableye was probably like my 3rd favorite home region Pokemon, so I'm hyped for this. Sableye. Pokemon that hides in the shadows, but Sableye. 'Cause I saw
Welcome to Dewford, a charming waterfront town on a picturesque island southwest of the Hoenn region's mainland.
Dylan Gen 3, Ruby Sapphire and Emerald.
Although the island's size may be modest, it boasts a highly esteemed excavation and tourist destination called Granite Cave, which is brimming with captivating ecosystems and fascinating Pokemon.
Cool.
Navigating through the dark, dank, and winding tunnels of Granite Cave
Wow, he
can be
did really good in the graphics, unless it was the Geek Ecology dude that did this, or this other one, Eilllusiy Entertainment.
a daunting task for most humans. However, if you work with a Pokemon that can use the move Flash, you will be able to reveal all the natural wonders that are hidden in the shadows.
I wish you would have did more.
Let's try it now and see what we can find. In 3, 2, 1. Well, if it isn't the darkness Pokemon itself, Sableye. Sableye are
He
known
looks so
to inhibit
cool
the
in
depths.
real life. Oh, I would love to see. He always gave me a vibe. No offense to Disney, but going off topic a little bit. He always, in 2002 or 3 when it came out, Lilo and Stitch the show, he always gave me Stitch vibes. I always named the shiny Sableye and the regular one Stitch. That's why I have a nostalgia bias with Sableye.
Caverns, living a rather uneventful existence. However, they are often feared due to the myth that unsuspecting individuals will have their souls taken when witnessing the glow of Sableye's crystal eyes.
Oh, I don't remember that.
In reality, the truth behind the mesmerizing gaze of this Pokemon is far more intriguing. It's worth noting that Sableye possesses a unique and distinctive dietary preference subsisting solely on crystals.
Yep.
Over time, these Pokemon have developed fur-covered claws that enable them to excavate rocks and locate their sustenance. Interestingly,
I heard that other thing. The Carbink one that's related to Diancie. I heard that.
They also leverage these claws for more aggressive ways of gathering the required minerals.
There it is! Oh, it's Carbink too. I didn't know you had that.
The Carbink never stood a chance.
That's cool.
Because of this specific dietary habit, parts of Sableye's body have grown to mimic that of its diet. Although not actually crystals, Sableye's eyes imitate the visual properties of citrine and diamond to attract unsuspecting prey.
Yep.
This unique trait also grants Sableye the keen eye ability, enabling it to detect enemies in light levels significantly lower than most other cave-dwelling Pokemon.
Wow.
Sableye has gained a reputation as one of the most fearsome ghost-type Pokemon in existence, so we advise to clutch your pearls when in the presence of this elusive creature to avoid becoming its next target.
A victim of the target. Oh, that's funny. So, 2 more and we're done. Alright, so we're going to everyone's favorite Gen 1er. If any of you guys were 90s kids, you probably love the shit out of them, but Bulbasaur and Blastoise will always be my #1 fucking favorites for Gen 1er. Not Charizard. I know, hot take. Charizard is always getting promoted in every single freaking generation of Pokemon. They did it with Sword and Shield, they did it with Ultra Moon, they did it with fucking XY with the Megas, and they probably did it again. Oh, it was being this free, thing for fucking Scarlet and Violet, so it is what it is. And Blastoise and Venusaur only get a tiny bit of love here and there, but Charizard gets it the most. I know you guys are probably hardcore fangirls of this, but let's go. And the last one's going to be Wooper. The Baltoy one, I'll still watch a little bit of it. The National Geographic one, you can watch down below. Let's go.
The starter Pokemon. The choice of a fire, water, or grass-type Pokemon at the beginning of every trainer's journey. Each starter Pokemon is rare and unique in its own way. However, one starter Pokemon has risen to the point of popularity that surpasses its unique attributes.
Fame, popularity, and a clout. Couldn't said it better myself, obviously.
This Pokemon is the Cantonian fire-type starter, Charmander, the lizard Pokemon. Like most starters,
what the hell did he do with his eyes? No offense, Eilllusiy Entertainment. You could have did better on its eyes. The rest looks cool, but its eyes...
Charmander and its subsequent evolutions, Charmeleon and Charizard, are very rare to find. However, Charmander's uniqueness goes far past its status as a starter Pokemon. For example, the flame on its tail indicates Charmander's life force. If Charmander is healthy, the flame will burn bright. However, if Charmander is sick or getting closer to death, the flame will start to sputter out. A Charmander will dedicate its life to protecting...
Oh, and I remember hearing old school Pokemon conspiracy theory shit, like from Protomario, and my dude Birdkeeper Toby's not here anymore, which sucks. He's on Cup of Feast channel now, but they said he had a relationship with Cubone and Marowak and Kangaskhan, and now a dead freaking Charmander is really Cubone the whole time. That's some crazy shit.
Flame on its tail. However, this flame is also Charmander's source of power. This fire is what allows Charmander to learn strong moves at early ages, such as Ember and Smokescreen. It's because of this early access to strong moves and its veracity on the battlefield that Charmander was chosen to be a starter Pokemon. Many young trainers have a tendency to confuse Charmander with a dragon type, despite the fact that it evolves into a fire flying type. This confusion is understandable because Charmander has access to moves like Dragon Breath and Dragon Tail. In fact, it is theorized that in the past, Charmander was a dragon type. However, its evolution changed its typing over time. Even with that change, it still retains some of its dragon-like appearances and moves. Charmander is a fascinatingly unique Pokemon, and if you're a new trainer, then we can guarantee you that Charmander will be one of the greatest partners you will ever have.
Nice. Well, we'll see. Now we're going to go to the Wooper one when we're finished. Alright, so everybody saw the Paldean form of freaking Wooper, so now we're just doing the original one. I know my girl Aki Dura will love the shit out of Wooper. So, shout out to her, she'll probably love this. Evolution of Wooper, PokéNational Geographic. Or National Geographic.
Welcome to the mesmerizing Marsh of Paldea, where we'll embark on an enthralling journey exploring the captivating phenomena of regional forms. As we delve deeper, we discover how a single Pokemon can transform and adapt based on its region of origin. This phenomenon can be found within the intriguing case of Wooper, a ground and water type Pokemon hailing from the Johto region. Renowned for its adorable smile, beautiful blue and pink coloring, and soulless, unfeeling eyes.
And I heard from rumors a long time ago that Mudkip was based off Wooper. That's why it ended up being Gen 3 later. After Gen 2, Heart Gold Soul Silver was made, but way before Gold and Silver, the original ones were made. They made Wooper. Not Wooper, but his other beta form that was going to be freaking Mudkip way later on. For Sapphire Emerald, one of the water starters. That's what I heard.
Wooper has captured the hearts of many. However, in the distant land of Paldea, Wooper takes on a drastically different appearance. In Paldea, Wooper has evolved to spend more of its life on land compared to its blue counterparts. This new lifestyle has bestowed upon it the ability to produce a toxic layer of skin used to ward off predators. Wooper's coloring has also changed to match that of the mud and ground it walks upon, again in service to its survival. While these differences certainly separate Paldean and Johtonian Wooper's lifestyles, it doesn't mean the Woopers have nothing in common.
I've never heard it like that before, Johtonian. I thought this is Johto. That's weird.
Every kind of Wooper has a reputation for being a dull-witted Pokemon that remains oblivious to its surroundings. They will frequently stare blankly at other people and Pokemon purely for entertainment purposes.
Entertainment purposes, that's funny. I forgot Johto's from that place in Japan. I forgot. A lot of people were BSing and complaining. I'm not trying to get off topic. The Shogun show that came out earlier this month. Oh, there's not enough black people and African Americans in like Japan. But then I heard it's a homogenous freaking country out there in Japan. It's mainly a lot of Asian, Japanese, and a few white people that live there. The only places the biggest black people and Latinos and Arab Middle Easterns that live out there is Tokyo, and that's it. Everywhere else is just all Asian, no offense. But that's crazy.
Despite their dull-wittedness, Woopers are undoubtedly friendly Pokemon, known to roam in packs with like-minded creatures such as
Dunsparce. Of course they're
Dunsparce
going to be cute and adorable and friendly, obviously.
and Shroomish.
What else is there?
This creature's fascinating evolution is a testament to the intricacies of the Pokemon world, where even the simplest creatures can hold the most wondrous secrets.
Nice.
That's all we have for you today. My name is Professor Ginkgo, and we hope to see you again on PokéNational.
Looks so freaking realistic. When they're hyper realistic like that, it's cool, but sometimes it can be scary. One more and we're... Alright, so this isn't a Pokemon National Geographic song, because there's already 2 videos I reacted to, the Charmander one and Wooper and Magikarp. This is all by itself, so I'll leave the link to that one down below. I'll try to leave links to all these down below if I remember. I still want to react to Baltoy anyways. He looks cool as hell. And I love the shit of his shiny. Shiny Claydol, best from Gen 3. Badass. Hold on, guys. Alright, so there's going to be a lot of weird edits in this video, obviously, but let's just see more of the Baltoy and Claydol. And I still stand by it. I love shinies. And I love those. Claydol is the best one. Shiny. My opinion here. Oh! What the heck? He is huge. He looks awesome when he glows his eyes like that. That was badass. Oh! It's like he was about to use Hyper Beam or something, man. That was cool. Yeah, can't really say much thoughts using opinions. The animation was great. The freaking dialogy was good. The narration was awesome. And that's really it. Eilllusiy entertaining. Got to credit to him and geeky something fandom. And the other one, I made that Cloudsire fight. Chef's kiss on the animation. Beautiful backdrop. Gorgeous, sexy stuff. Awesome. And epic. And that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros, and fanboys, fangirls. Talking Monday. See you. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever in the world, universe out there. So drink, smoke weed at the same time. I'm the Reckless. This is Merch Con's channel. Good video mention news, manga news, video console news, virtual VTuber drama news, sports, keeda, dexerto, YouTuber, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Discord, and of course once in a while like Instagram and YouTuber drama news. Of course, cool reaction review segments like this one, and of course, as always, serious stern reaction review commentaries. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Like my students, let's take these extra stage cautious. Talk to you soon. Goodbye. Deuces, I'm gone. Later.